Hi everybody, this is for everyone, for everyone's. I'm on the hunt for some host schools, and what I'm asking to you directly is, would you like to take part? I am looking for schools here in the United Kingdom. I do not need to have it. Well, I can have elsewhere as well. It'd be awesome. But I'm thinking just to getting in at the moment, to be able to write and talk across for each of the everyone's and being able to select up what is appropriate for you. So if you are a primary school, are you an early years centre? If you're secondary, private, international, and you're looking at, do you know what? It'd be really cool to have everyone's a dancer, or everyone's a thespian, or that's an actor, by the way. Everyone's an artist, or everyone's a musician for contemporary or for classical, or whichever combination, or volunteers. Like, I've got a really wicked PE department, but it would be really cool if we can push the circus and the variety because of our staging, and we'd really love to do that. If any, or technician, you want to really push on your production and fashion styles, or your home tech, or that sort of extra for production skills, that's for you. And you're looking at a unit, or you're looking at a full term, or a residency aspect of it, and have your curriculum redone, I'll explain what it is and how you can take part. You'll see on the other videos and descriptions, I'm Kirsten Oliver. I'm the inventor of Everyone's and it's per each of the art forms, performing and creative arts. As a school, I come from that educational background, but I come from both the arts industry as well as the education sector. I have Ofsted reports back all the way from 2000 to date, when it was the days of when they were able to inform you on how many excellence and goods and satisfactories. So I was part of all of that tiering. Every single one, and I can give you my case study scores of where I used to work, was excellent. With goods, I didn't get a satisfactory. I was nominated for Secondary School Teacher of the Year for Services to the Arts back in 2007. I'm arts consultant now, so I'm involved in when people are requiring renovations or new builds to do with what it could be acoustics in classrooms, all the way through to potting wheel, or art space, concert hall, or the rest. I'm involved in that side as well nowadays. But some of the schools I've been involved in have been the predecessors to what is now Everyone's So every single curriculum I write, that is unit plans, lesson plans, digital resources. I've always been somebody miles beyond the years when it comes to what can we do outside the box. I've been very lucky. Previous schools in London in particular, that one was a Lego centre anyway, but at the same time we were able to bring Guitar Hero and other computer grained assets directly into practice rooms, into classroom bases, so everybody was able to join in and everyone was able to have that piece of prosperity, and also bring the two sides of computer gaming arts into the same as having a live art form, music, dance, etc. at the same time. We did exactly the same with dance mats as well. We did a whole thing of studies on that side. So that was and then I had another school recently which has been using the Everyone's element, and they were the ones which have taken the Everyone's a musician aspect of it, and you'll see that all over the internet. And they're a school over in Malaysia, but they've actually branched out, and they've delivered beyond now my first prototypes. Even though for IB I was asked to present in the global conference about the original, which I did, and I should have been doing it again on Australia 2020, but that didn't quite happen this year. I think like everybody, but they've now evolved it. They've done it slightly differently now. They're turning it more classical compared to the original concept in 2016 when that aspect of it started off. But originally I said, this whole Everyone's started all the way back in 1993 or something, and each schools I've been involved in, I've just got more and more tighter on the invention on how to sort of build it out, and that's why I'm up now. So what I'm looking for new schools which want to come on board. It's a case school, so it means, as I said, I will write the plans, I'll work with your teachers, I'll do retraining for that, I'll be able to bring in under another one of my companies artists, which is Uva, your international national artists, to be able to showcase it. There'll be an awful lot of videos as well. It can be done through online and Zooming, of where your children are able to access that curriculum, give feedback to that curriculum, whether it's accessible to them, depending on whether it was special educational needs or whether or not they're gifted and talented, whether it's part of STEM or whether another aspect, whether it's value added exam boards, so whether that's the music ones or whether it is dance, theatre, art certifications. Doesn't have to be UK. So Guru pioneers for, like, for example, for Chinese instrumentation. I'm able to look at that. I'm able to look at a whole range, actually, to be honest. So it can be certificates in excellence. I combine it all together. So I am looking for schools who are willing to take that up, willing to be another, like the excellence of past who have done it, and then knowing that their curriculum plans, which I've written for, will be on the public market for everybody, so everyone can see it. Of course, you'd have your school name to say, I have done A, B, C and D, I am a case for this. You'll be able to do your own advertising as well, be able to put them up on your social media, your advertising, your enrolment advertising, because that's something which I'm seeing at the moment, specialism areas. That's great. Thank you very much. If my work is that great, you're willing to do that, thank you. Of course, it's lovely to have the credit of it, but knowing that you're part of everyone's, that's fine. To build it through, that's perfectly fine. The upside of that, would there be a cost? I don't, if you're going to be a coast school, but be aware that if it's duplicate, which is going to be going on to another school around the corner, or it's going into another county, be aware your work will be at a charged rate, totally different. Your events with international national artists, you have a complete cut down on, or duplicate, you see, especially at the moment, social distancing. I look at all of that, and it means then that your cost price of ticket, etc., is a lot cheaper because you're host. Okay, of course. But programs and digital links and things might be, I don't know yet, it depends. We've done all sorts in the past, so it depends on what's the best way and which other companies are interlinked with that. And as I said in the past, I've done things with Lego, I've done things with Guitar Hero, I have done things for Warner, same with Disney, a whole mixed, but that's all different. So it depends on how things evolve, and depending on the units, and then depending on the development use and what your target base is for. So in other words, if it's national curriculum and it's for grade 11 only, because you are just to focus on them at the moment, just to make sure that your target reaches beyond the benchmarks you need, okay, fine. If it's something different and you're wanting to increase the levels of, or you've got endangered species of instruments or dance forms or things that you want to promote, or you're looking at more, I want an emphasis on boys access or girls in alternative role access or voice of, or improvements, for example, it's like English improvement, etc. Okay, fine, I just break it all down and I just look at the alternative ways. And as I said, my focus always been on 100% active participation. That's always been, and having a computer like this right in front of me makes no difference to me. It just makes me a new challenge. So that's what it's about. If you're interested in that and you want to discuss more, drop me a message, and there is an email there, which is everyone's@inquiry at gmail.com. If you want to go into the main website, that is www.kirstenoliver, that's 2 I's, .com. I'll pick you up there. If you go through social media, again with the everyone's and as I said, it's everyone's musician, everyone's a dancer, everyone's a thespian, whichever art form you're looking at, or you're not sure and it's like, which can we do? Great. If you're a detention centre, if you're a PP centre, if you're a refugee centre, if whatever, it's fine. Okay, it's not, that's the whole idea of everyone's it's for everybody. So do not worry that, oh, I don't think it's for me. You'll be surprised, because I will tailor for you. If you're a supply agency, if you're a teacher training agency, again, I can do that. Even PGCE and postgraduate cases, I can do, but be prepared. Naturally, that's my work and it's my study. So please be prepared. If I spot that things have been taken and it's not been useful, I will, naturally, okay, we'll come back and cover a little bit, excuse me, to you, etc. But as a whole, this is why I'm asking if there's new host schools across the world. UK is because that's where I am at the minute, but of course, if there's elsewhere going, actually, I would really love to be joining with that. Great. Give me a call, give me a message, and we'll take it from there. I cannot wait if you want to join in. It's going to be so much fun. So thank you very much for listening all the way through. Check out all the links and everything else there. There'll be a whole series of other information and breakdowns coming up on the YouTube and on all the social media to come. And I know I've been putting pictures and things all the way around this, and I'm sure talking over it as well, and whichever way I've been putting the video for everyone else to see. So thank you very much, and speak to you all soon. Bye.